This is The Grip by the Plenteous Life. The Plenteous Life Year-In-Review. Redesign the leader behind your results. Welcome back to The Grip. I'm Becky Henderson, founder and principal coach of the Plenteous Life. If you race into a new year with the same identity, don't be surprised when you recreate the same results. You just lived an entire year of experiments in leadership, love, money, health, and impact. Most founders rush past it and start setting bigger goals. Masters pause. They walk back through the year with a light and a pen, harvest what worked, and redesign what comes next on purpose. This year in review is your personal studio for that work. Using the Plenteous Life disciplines, you will look at the language, identity, integrity, and choices that quietly created your results. Not to judge yourself, but to decide what kind of creator you will be this next year. Done honestly, this reflection brings more ease to your nervous system, more coherence to your calendar, and more power to your mission. Let's dive in. The Plenteous Life Year in Review. Set aside 60 to 90 minutes. Put your phone away. Use pen and paper. Answer in phrases, not essays. Use these questions as a working session, not a quiz. Focus on the ones that sting a little. That's where your next year is hiding. Number 1, language. Speak and perceive in alignment with what you want. Your words are not commentary. They are construction material. Every sentence trains your brain, your team, and your reality where to go. Where did my words describe problems more than they declared possibilities? What phrases do I repeat that quietly program scarcity or struggle? If my language were a GPS, what destination has it been set to? What new core sentence would I choose to declare, not describe, my year ahead? How will my team know from my language alone what we are really building? Pick one reoccurring phrase that reflects scarcity or struggle and retire it today. Replace it with a clear, possibility-focused statement. Tell your team the new declaration and ask them to mirror it back to you when you slip. Number 2, beingness. Generate new possibility for what you want. Results follow identity. When you shift into who you're being, you unlock actions and options that were literally invisible to the previous version of you. Who have I been leading as this year? Reactor or creator? Which results in my life are a perfect mirror of who I have been being? What new identity would unlock the next level of ease and impact for me? If I fully embodied that identity today, what one decision would change? Where am I waiting to feel ready instead of choosing who I am now? Who does my mission need me to be next? Name the identity that would change everything this year. Write one bold decision you would make today if you were already that person. Then make it the next 24 hours before your survival brain talks you out of it. Number 3, integrity. Act in alignment with what you want. Self-trust is your highest performance asset. Every promise you keep or break quietly adjusts the credit score of your own word, first with you, then with others. Where did my actions quietly contradict my stated priorities? Which promises to myself or others did I treat as optional? What is one place I cleaned up messes quickly, and what did that create? If my calendar were the only evidence, what would it say I value most? What small daily act would restore deep self-trust if I kept it, no matter what? Choose one promise you keep breaking to yourself. Either consciously retire it or recommit. Then design a simple, trackable daily action and tell one person who is willing to call you out if you drift. Number 4, intentionality. Consciously know and choose what you want. Vagueness protects you from disappointment, but also blocks you from power. Clarity is confrontational, which is why it moves the needle. What did I chase this year because others expected it, not because I wanted it? Where did I stay vague about outcomes so I would not have to face failure? What do I want my work to be for the next 12 months, in one sentence? Which relationships, numbers, or projects truly define a win for this season? What distractions am I willing to stop chasing so I can pour myself into what matters most? Write a one-sentence definition of a win for the next 12 months in your business and your life. Put it somewhere visible and cancel or delegate one project this week that does not meaningfully serve that sentence. Number 5, responsibility. Materialize what you want. Ownership is not blame. It is the decision to treat every result as modifiable because you are in the equation. Where did I subtly blame market, team, or timing for results? What outcomes am I proud to say, I made that happen? What was my part? In which area of life am I still hoping to be rescued instead of taking the wheel? What support, structure, or skill do I need to own that area fully this year? If I took full responsibility for one stubborn problem, what's my next move? Take one reoccurring complaint you have about your business or relationships and ban yourself from voicing it for 30 days. Instead, each time it arises, ask, what is my move here? And take one tangible action, however small, to shift it. Number 6, aliveness. Distinguish between the concept and direct experience of what you want. Concepts impress people. Direct experience transforms you. Strategy without felt aliveness turns you into a clever, exhausted robot. Where am I talking about freedom, love, or impact more than I'm living it? Which moments this year felt deeply alive in my body, not just successful on paper? What do I do only because it looks good on LinkedIn, not because it lights me up? How does my body tell me yes and no? And when did I ignore it? What practices will keep me regularly tasting the life I want, not just planning it? Schedule a 2-hour weekly Alive block for the next month where you only do activities that make you feel vividly present. No justification. Notice what ideas and decisions emerge from that state and act on at least one of them immediately. Number 7, unreasonability. Deal with obstacles to what you want. Growth never fits inside what already feels reasonable. If your goals don't demand new courage, they are maintenance plans, not missions. Where did I lower the vision to match my comfort instead of the other way around? What reasonable excuses did I hide behind? Time, money, kids, team, market. If I stopped negotiating with my fear, what bold request or decision would I make? What obstacle, if removed or redefined, would make many others irrelevant? Where will I allow myself to be gloriously unreasonable this year in service of my mission? Identify one impossible move that would collapse months of nibbling progress into a decisive leap. A hire, a launch, a price, a partnership, a boundary. Set a concrete date to act on it within 30 days and tell 3 people, so following through becomes a matter of keeping your word. You do not need a different year to create a different life. You need a different way of showing up to the one in your hands right now. If you walk through this exercise honestly, you will finish not with vague motivation, but with specific shifts in language, identity, and action that change how you lead. Pick one hard insight, one bold move, and put it on your calendar today. The future you desire is never created tomorrow. It's only ever created right now. Keep creating. This has been another issue of The Grip. From all of us at the Plenteous Life, may you prosper in every way.